In this video, we are going to learn about the values of sine, cosine and tangent functions of 5 most frequently used angles. Step 1. Start with memorizing these angles in order. Number 1, 0 degree. Number 2, 30 degrees. Number 3, 45 degrees. Number 4, 60 degrees. And number 5, 90 degrees. The terminal rays of these angles could be seen in this figure. Note that first angle is 0 degree. Next angle is 0 degree plus 30 degrees, that is 30 degrees. Next angle is 30 degrees plus 15 degrees, that is 45 degrees. Next angle is 45 degrees plus 15 degrees, that is 60 degrees. And next angle is 60 degrees plus 30 degrees, that is equal to 90 degrees. Step 2. Try memorizing this sentence. The sines of the angles equal to 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are equal to halves of principal square roots of first 5 whole numbers. I repeat, the sines of the angles equal to 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are equal to halves of principal square roots of first 5 whole numbers. It's a bit difficult, let's make it easy. The first 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and principal square roots of these numbers are square root of 0, square root of 1, square root of 2, square root of 3 and square root of 4. And halves of these numbers are half of square root of 0, half of square root of 1, half of square root of 2, half of square root of 3 and half of square root of 4, which are if simplified equal to 0, 1 by 2, square root of 2 by 2, square root of 3 by 2 and 1. So sines of the angles equal to 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are 0, 1 by 2, square root of 2 by 2, square root of 3 by 2 and 1 respectively. Step 3. Let's try making a table. Here is a table that contains 3 rows and 6 columns. Enlist all the angles that we have stated in the previous slide in the first row. Write sine of theta in the first cell of the second row. And then enlist the values of sine of 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees in the respective cells in the second row. That is, sine of 0 degree is half of square root of 0, sine of 30 degrees is half of square root of 1, sine of 45 degrees is half of square root of 2, sine of 60 degrees is half of square root of 3, and sine of 90 degrees is half of square root of 4. And then finally enlist the simplified values of sine of these angles in the last row. That is, half of square root of 0 is 0, half of square root of 1 is 1 by 2, half of square root of 2 is square root of 2 by 2, half of square root of 3 is square root of 3 by 2, and half of square root of 4 is 1. So sine of 0 degree is 0, sine of 30 degrees is 1 by 2, sine of 45 degrees is square root of 2 by 2, sine of 60 degrees is square root of 3 by 2 and sine of 90 degrees is 1. Step 4. Add one more row in the table and write the values of sine in reverse order to get the values of cosine. Here is the table that we have made already. Add one more row, write cos of theta in the first cell, and then enlist the values of sine of 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees in reverse order in the last row. That is, 0 is at first place in the third row, it will attain the last place in the last row. 1 by 2 is at second place, it will get the second last place. Half of square root of 2 is in the middle in the third row, it would be in the middle in the last row as well. Half of square root of 3 is at second last place, it will get the second place in the last row, and 1 is at last place, it will get the first place in the last row. So cos of 0 degree is 1, cos of 30 degrees is half of square root of 3, cos of 45 degrees is half of square root of 2, cos of 60 degrees is 1 by 2 and cos of 90 degrees is 0. Wow, it's amazing, is that it? Let's move forward. Step 5. Divide the values of sine with the corresponding values of cosine and get values of tangent. Here is the table that we have made already. In the first row, we have enlisted all the angles. In the second row, there are values of sine, and in the third row, there are values of cosine of these angles. Add one more row. Write tan theta in the first cell, and then enlist all the values that we get by dividing the values of sine with the values of cosine. That is, as sine of 0 degree is 0 and cos of 0 degree is 1, so tan of 0 degree is 0 by 1. Similarly, tan of 30 degrees is equal to 1 by 2 divided by half of square root of 3. Tan of 45 degrees is equal to half of square root of 2 divided by half of square root of 2. Tan of 60 degrees is half of square root of 3 divided by 1 by 2. And tan of 90 degrees is 1 divided by 0. Add one more row and write simplified values of tan of these angles in this row. That is, 0 divided by 1 is 0. 1 by 2 divided by half of square root of 3 is equal to 1 divided by square root of 3, which is equal to square root of 3 divided by 3. Half of square root of 2 divided by half of square root of 2 is 1. Half of square root of 3 divided by 1 by 2 is square root of 3, and 1 divided by 0 is infinity. So tan of 0 degree is 0, tan of 30 degrees is square root of 3 by 3, tan of 45 degrees is 1, tan of 60 degrees is square root of 3, and tan of 90 degrees is infinity. Quick summary. The values of sine of 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are equal to halves of principal square roots of first 5 whole numbers. The values of cosine of 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are equal to halves of principal square roots of first 5 whole numbers but in reverse order. And the values of tangents of 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are equal to the values of sines of these angles divided by the values of cosine of these angles in order. And this is the end of this video. Thank you for being with me. Stay happy. Goodbye.